Hello everyone, I'm Gottfried Hofmann, and in this tutorial I want to show you how to use the two RADiCAL assets shipping with the add-on since version 1.5. And for that you need at least Blender 4.1 and the RADiCAL add-on installed. Now that I have it up and running, let me switch over to the asset browser. And there a new category has emerged, RADiCAL, and in there are two new assets. Let me first click and drag over the fire particles system, and for it to be visible you need to hit spacebar to start the animation playback. And now here you can see we have the fire particles emerging from our dancing character, and there are various settings to it. Here in the modifier settings, for example, I can increase the density to have more particles or increase the lifetime so the trail is longer. Or I can change the wind force to another direction, for example here -x to make them go to the left, or +x to make them go to the right. So x, y, z, it's a vector. Turbulence strength will determine how strong these worlds are, and turbulence scale will change how big or small they are. And be aware that this is inverted, so if I say 2, this becomes really small, and if I say 0.5, they become really big. The radius will change the size of the particles, and making it really small actually looks pretty cool, and this is almost sand-like. Now, let me remove the fire and bake the dancing animation for a moment, because I want to use the addon asset, and the addon asset just works a little bit better when we have an animation that is baked. So, let me stop baking and disconnect. And now add the addon. And now that I have hit spacebar, I can see all those noodles emerging from my character. And you see I wanted to bake it because this takes a bit longer. It's more heavy on the processing power, so it's not exactly real time. I can speed it up by increasing the bevel resolution of the curve. And then all the other settings are basically the same. And if I stop now the animation playback, you see that the noodles are actually highly detailed. So if I hit playback for the animation, what you see here, that is just a preview, and this is Eevee. And if I hit spacebar, this is like the actual quality for the noodles. And the settings are actually the same almost the same for the addon and the fire particle system. And if you place the addon first, you can place the fire particles second and thus combine the two into one system, which is pretty cool.